enough to consider the costs and the risks of the deal for consumers.
Now let's talk a little bit more about our main story here tonight, the government's decision to give the go-ahead to Britain's first new nuclear power plant for 20 years. The £18 billion project at Hinkley Point in Somerset will be mainly financed by the French energy firm EDF, which is largely state-owned, with China putting in £6 billion.
You're all generally looking forward to leaving school, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want to do when you're older?
Go short distance running. Be a kickboxer. Be a cop.
Be a cop?
Yeah.
Ah. So if you had a job at Hinkley, what would it be?
Security. Probably security.
Sam?
Be a marine biologist. The builder.
A builder? Oh, building part of the new Hinkley Sea? Mm-hmm.
Security. Security.
Okay. Where do you think you will be in 30 years' time? James?
I think people have an image of a fish. 5-second memory. But there's a lot more to fish than that. Some fish are very clever, and I don't think people quite recognise that. I can kind of relate to fish in that way.
I definitely want to work at Hinkley Point, maybe like a safety monitor.
It would be, it's quite a glamorous job, but it's just not for me. I'll probably be involved in Hinkley Point in quite the opposite way, because I want to be a marine biologist.
Supervisor, superdive.
No.
That's what you said it is.
I go scuba diving.
That's the one.
And basically, you get to go and find like new fish and things. But as well, I will probably be involved in like how Hinkley Sea is affecting the environment and like the negative impact it's going to be having on the fish in the sea. I went to the open day at Queen's College. It was a really good school, and I was like, right, if I get the chance, I'd love to go here because it would really help me in becoming a marine biologist. Then, of course, it's a private school, so it costs a lot of money to go there. I think it's like £5,000 a term or something.
A term?
A term, it's really expensive.
I saw something on the telly, I think it was like an advert.
Yeah.
And it said, if you die rich, you haven't lived.
Wow.
I wouldn't want to be rich.
No, being rich, I don't think would be.
I don't think I'd be happy
No.
just having everything.
There's just one thing that like really bugs me all the time. It's like corporations are doing loads of really bad things to the environment and stuff, like palm oil.
Yeah, they don't care about anything else but their money.
You're like, right, I'm not going to eat chocolate, and then you just look at it and you're just like,
I need to eat
which is why vegan is so good, but really hard.
Like, I mean, I'm vegetarian.
yeah.
And, like, I don't, like... I don't like to know that animals are, like, getting killed for humans to eat.
You were brought up
To think
to
like that.
thinking like that, so you haven't really experienced.
I mean, I'm not really, like, a strict... Like, I eat gelatin.
things like marshmallows. and-
Yeah.
It's a big dilemma.
That's really nice.
Although, it annoys me if they're not symmetrical.
Does it?
Yeah.
Why?
I get annoyed. I like things to be symmetrical. Like, what would really please me is if that candle was in that one, because those two match, so you should have matching candles.
Right, so for which one? Sorry, that.
That candle
Yeah.
is in that hold.
Oh, I see.
Because if you look, they're the same kind
Is that
of
is that
candle holder.
is that what you're thinking subconsciously? Like that? I really like this, but it will
Yeah,
be even
it
better.
would be
if that-
even better if that was in that.
Can you take them out?
You can take that one out. Put it in and hold it there, it should
it?
stick. All in the interest of symmetry.
That power station that they built starts to leak a bit, all that radioactivity would just kind of like do this down the country, and it's very poisonous, and you can die from it. People of the future might not know that we had a radioactive bit buried quite deep. They might dig there, uncover that radioactivity, and then 100,000 years later, they can actually go there again. That's why everyone's really worried about the Hinkley Point.
So basically, I'm a marine scientist / fisheries scientist. So I'm working for EDF, which stands for Electric de France. Working at Hinkley Point C, which is Europe's largest construction site. I think it's going to be quite a big power station, and it's going to supply lots of homes within the UK, electricity for a long time. Off Hinkley Point C, it's quite a diverse place for marine life. Whoever wants to be a marine biologist or get into science or engineering, I know our company, we do lots of work experience. So, but yeah, you can ask, anything you like other than, go for whatever you like.
How much does it cost so far?
I think maybe 13, 15 billion. I'd have to, it's quite a lot, but it's going to all be worthwhile because it will be a constant supply of energy and electricity to the UK.
What about the vibrations from all the poles and things?
Yeah.
Also, lots of noise through the water if you're a whale, because it can disrupt the sonar and your hearing.
Yeah, that's something we had to take into consideration. It was a bit of a balance trying to sort of help the construction site go ahead, but also have a balance between the marine life. But yeah, it was...
You said about you knew that it was going to make holes in the ground.
Yeah.
Did you know that there were going to be massive splits through all of the other bits of rock in between those holes?
Yeah, we did realise that there was going to be some type of impact. That's it about environment. It's a balance between the environment and what people need. So there's always a fine line.
Thank you.
Hinkley Point just think
are just children. You tell them what to believe and they will believe it. That annoys me a bit. We had an email the other day saying you have been given the scholarship. We just have to see if they'll give us the bursary, which is something that gives us even more support, so they pay for even more of the school fees, because it's really expensive. A lot of people say to me, though, why are you going to Queen's? You could go to, like, Haygrove with all your friends. But I value a better education. Like, by the time we get older, you'll probably have a phone or something. We'll probably be texting each other. So we'll still be staying in contact. Yeah.
Very hot. They've offered us some money towards the cost of your school fees.
Yeah.
But it's not enough. It's only half of it, and we can't afford the rest of it. That's the problem. We don't mind paying some of it, but we just can't afford to pay, what's left at the moment. We're hoping that EDF would fund you. What we could say to EDF is that, we've got an opportunity here, really, for our son to go to a really good school. Would you consider maybe making a contribution? But the question is, would you, knowing how you feel about, you've got mixed feelings about, a nuclear power station and all what's going on,
Tomorrow at the school council meeting, do you think the adults listen? No, a little bit. A little bit. They don't tell lies, they twist the truth. To be a marine biologist, one thing that'll make it a lot easier is if I go to Queen's College, and we can't afford to go there yet, so we're asking EDF to get funding. Can I have some money so we can shut you down?
We don't have so many cuddles like we used to, I don't fancy. I'll tell you what, Sam, your dad spends more time with you than I ever spent in a job.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, really.
They're
Yeah.
talking to you and taking an interest in what you do. John never had that with me.
You were always working.
Pardon?
You were working a lot of the time. No, I
Yeah,
remember.
I was working. Well, they're still dismantling the first power station, which I was on, helped to build.
Oh, did
Really?
you? Did you? Did you work on? Did you? Did you? I didn't
I
know
worked
that.
on that one, yeah. Yeah.
Did you work for one of the big companies? Who was it? Bill?
Yeah, it was
that
Taylor Woodrow.
Taylor Woodrow.
Yeah, yeah. And there's some.
Yeah. If you had your time again, would you do it differently then? Would you just
I
spend
think
more...
I would, John, yes.
Really?
I think I would, you know, yeah. Yeah.
You've seen how, like, the military helicopters have been flying around a lot. And it just worries me if, like, another country, like Russia, say, disguised one of their helicopters to look like one of our helicopters.
Yeah.
And dropped a bomb on the Plough when it was operational. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Somerset.
Yeah. Probably even more than Somerset.
I mean, Somerset.
Like gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Devon and stuff. Look, you can see that plane just flying over without a care in the world.
Queen's College originally arranged to contact EDF if they would help with funding. And they said that they didn't have a pot of funding allocated for that purpose.
No one can just give you a parcel and go, in here is all the knowledge you'll ever need. You get given very small envelopes and you have to keep opening them and trying to find out everything, one bit at a time. Along the sand.
Isn't there some in the mud over here?
We can have a look. Yeah, did you hear about the mud that they're going to be moving from around here up to Cardiff?
No.
They're excavating a load of the mud to
What, the mud from here?
the mud from just out there to make it so that they can get to the ships can get in. There's a chance that it might be radioactive mud because of the A and B station.
How do people know it's radioactive?
They don't know how radioactive it is because, yeah, they've tested it, but they've only tested the top layer. I think
And
that's,
it's just like wet, sticky mud.
I don't know what type of mud. I think it's just sea mud. And there was a big protest about it in front of one of Cardiff's schools.
Is that what marine biologists do? They
Well-
focus on that kind of thing?
No, they kind of focus on, like, the marine life. So, like,
Yeah.
it's not just around here. It'd be like, I might be stationed around here, but I could be stationed over in the Philippines and studying sea turtles or something.
Yeah.
It's all the different things in the ocean. Say about 15 years, I hope to become a marine biologist,
Yeah.
which is quite a while, and it probably will all be sorted by then, but
I'm sure there'll be new cases.
yeah, there'll be new cases about it.
Hey, Grove, eh? You're in Hey Grove, are you? Why more?
Good job. I want to still be at that age where I can actually physically run through this place, climb up all the trees. I don't want to be at that age where you can't do it.
Yeah.
It's hard to do it.
Growing up, I mean, yeah, I'm excited but nervous at the same time.
Yeah.
That is like a natural feeling.
Yeah. I'm nervous if I ever have kids. I'm nervous on how they will treat me. I want them to treat me
You'll
like
find out if you do have kids.
I want them to treat me like I treat my dad at the moment. With respect, but with a bit of cheekiness.
I am also nervous about,
Everything else.
yeah.